Hi, this is Zora. I'm ready to get into your business. One question. One question. One question. Three. Only one. Book. Or the Ebony Princess. Amazon.com. So, one question free. Today is Thursday. It's quiet. I'm in Chicago. You know what they said about Chicago with this thing going on with this virus? They said social distancing. Sexual assault has gone down 51%. 51%. Crime went down, I think it was 20 something percent. And then something else went down, as well as people paychecks. But at any rate, in businesses, you have to hunt for toilet paper. You have to find stores, go in stores you've never been in before to find stuff. It's weird. But if you have a question, you can ask one question and I will answer it. I'm ready to get into your business. And if you don't have any business because of the virus, then I'll just stay on here a little while and talk. Life must go on. Just think if this happened 20 years ago. Whoa. I guess half the planet would be gone. Just think about that. And that's a lot of people. So we're waiting on focusing on health. Now you can't eat the stuff you've been eating because you don't want to get sick. So you might have to do a little fasting while this is going on. I suggest you let go of that fried chicken. Instead of it being a comfort food, say, okay, I'm going to fast a little bit. Try boiled chicken, or not boiled, but baked chicken. You know, you can let go of sweets. I know it's hard. I love me some chocolate. Let go of sweets. Instead of 2 tablespoons of sugar in your coffee, put 1 tablespoon. Just take care of yourself. fruits, vegetables. I've been craving for a veggie burger. I haven't had one since, let's see, last week. Yeah. And I like the plant-based sausages. They're good. Anyway, if you have a question, you can ask the question now. After this, I won't be answering questions until next week, maybe. So, Shirley J. Carol Laura Show and the Samir Inc. They call me I go to a member of the partner with Reverend Winston. And it was something that we said that I thought was so nice that he taught us. Well, first he teaches you about angels, and there are a lot with me that have different names. Right now, I'm with the one called Einstein, figuring out the formula, the cure for this virus. So I prayed to that angel and asked him if he would help. But there are a lot of angels with me. Ever since I was a kid, 8 years old, and my mom and dad, stepdad, separated. Anyway, but this is called the prayer of recompense. I'm only going to read a little bit of it, but it's very good. It's very interesting. Anyway, he says, O Lord our God, the Most High God, maker of heaven and earth, our creator, our sustainer, and our protector. I like that. I really like that. Because sometimes we need a protector, to protect us from ourselves. So, there's a lot more to it. And we should be eating fruits. Anyway, it says, you are just God of all the earth. God is just, sitting on your throne of judgment, the high court of heaven. You, Lord, execute righteousness and justice for all that are oppressed. We are being oppressed right now. We don't even know it. Anyway, you are the Lord of the Sabbath, the ruler over all the God of angelic armies that fight against our enemies and avengers of our adversaries. So in other words, we have angels that help us. I'm a born again Christian. You automatically get army of angels once you become one. And they are to protect you from stuff like this. A lot of people don't believe in angels, so there's really nothing I could say to them. Really nothing. Nothing I could say. But we just pray a lot. Anyway, it goes on a while, and then it says, God, execute your vengeance against this enemy speedily and bring to us the full recompense that is due to us. Okay. As redeemed heirs of God and joint heirs with Christ. So it talks about the different things that they have taken from us. You know, everything that has been delayed, bring it forth now in this season. Okay. Job, what's that? Job, I shall command it and it shall happen. You know, that's what he's saying in that verse. That's also in my book, Over the Ebony Princess. So sometimes we're not commanding the cure. We're just commanding the problem. That's kind of upsetting. Okay. My theory is, and people always think that I'm crazy, is that it's the cell phone that started that. Because once it started weakening the body with that radiation, people keeping it up to their head, talking on it, problem started right then and there. And then they built all of those cell phone towers all over the world. Jesus Christ. That did it, boy. I say, no telling what's going to happen now. And I knew something would, and it did, and it has. That weakened the body. And some people used to die from just cell phone of cancer. I used to see women putting cell phones down in their bras, and I used to say, what is wrong with them? I didn't understand that. I'm telling you, it has a lot to do with my teeth, too. I used to keep the cell phone up to my mouth. You know how you hold a cell phone and you lean it up against your cheeks? It affects the teeth. And now I gotta go there and pray that I don't hit the dentist because the pain be so bad. But anyway, it's a problem. But I'll answer one question. I've been on it 13 minutes. I'll try, 8 more minutes and then I'm going. Anyway, in this little prayer that we used to pray, and we still pray it, it says, the devil is our perpetrator. He is behind all this and all injustices. And I pray in the name of Jesus to deal with him, or Allah, if you're Muslim, or Buddha, whatever your religion is, to deliver us out of every affliction, restore to us everything he has stolen from us and our ancestors. Because this has been going on a long time. I found that out. Might be a new virus, but it's the same old I'm going to say it SOS, Everything delayed, bring it forth now in this season. I command the release of inventions, opportunities, discoveries, business, organizations, ministries, industries, creative ideas, and cure for this virus. Relationships, contracts, awards, promotions, inheritance, and all increases that has been fraudulently held up, misdirected, sabotaged, blocked, stolen, and destroyed. And it goes on and on. I just love that prayer of recompense. So that's what's happening. So let's see. Questions. We usually always have questions. Let's see what question is this. We'll find a question. Andrew had a question. It says, would an INTG ever ghost someone or ignore a text? INTG. I can't answer that question. Let's see what the other one is. This one is by Ryan. Can you answer Ryan's question? What's the most paranormal thing that has happened to you? This that's happening now is weird. It's weird. Yeah. Anyway, Alicia has a question. Will using a Ouija board affect you for the rest of your life? Yes, because those are spirits, unless they're friendly spirits. I used one with this pre-law student when I was in college. Boy, it gave us some weird answers. And it was full, and the house we was in was full of ghosts. Madeline has a question. Now, they asked me a question. Is paranormal activity fake? What you think is going on now? Let's take Uri Geller. This is what I said. Known for his paranormal abilities. I met him once at a workshop with thousands of people. I was also on one of his early radio shows. A lot of people think he is fake, but I witnessed him using his abilities close up. He is not a fake, and neither am I. But if you are weak-minded, don't get involved. Our minds control us. So we have to learn this in everyday life. I can add that cell phone radiation and cell phone towers are weakening our brains. Use safety devices to your cell phones and computers. In this modern time, radiation is our number one enemy. and the viruses. Watch the movie Cell, Cell, by Stephen King. Also go to www.cprnews.com. Yes, paranormal activity is ruled from our precious brains and sometimes our ancestry. Okay, that answered that question. And that was to Madeline. Okay, and this is from Marjolaine Vanderperk. She upvoted me on that answer that I put. The question was, how do you assert that God cannot exist? Here's what I said. He does exist. Okay, this is from B.A. Wren. Hey, Tired TV with T. Hello, how are you? Yeah, maybe I could explain something to you because you know a little bit about the Yorubas. But I don't know if you know this particular one. I think I mentioned this to you before. She is one of the, I don't know if you could, maybe she's not an Oshun Orisha, but she's from the sea. And she uses mermaids. And if you want to deal with her, you have to wear, yeah, the one about married men. That's number 5, the color yellow. She's a different one. Anyway, this particular one, the color is red and blue, or what's the other color? I don't know the other color, but red or blue is one of the colors. Oh, black or blue. She, if you deal with her, you have to wear masks. And when I saw everybody buying masks, I said, this is one of those Orishas saying something to us. But only those Yoruba priests that are up there can really deal with her. Because if you don't make some type of allowances to her, some type of, communication with her in a proper way, then she's not gonna help you. So these things about mass, I say, yeah, that's that Orisha. Well, I love turtles. I don't know if you know what the dream meant, but I do love turtles. Anyway, she's in the sea, but she loves jazz, music of that type, black culture. She's more into the black culture. She's not into the European culture, this particular Orisha. People were turning from humans to turtles. What the thing about turtles is, they live to be 100, most of them, more than 100 in some of them, but they can live as long as 100. Yeah, they can live a long time, long life. They take it they take it slow. They move according to the waves, the ocean, the moon. They're in tune with nature. Turn into a turtle on your bed. Okay. I gotta figure that one out. Anyway, I always like turtles. Because I said it's something about why they move that slow. And my favorite fairy tale, of course, the hare and the turtle, the tortoise and the hare. You know, I always considered myself the turtle, and I considered Oprah the hare because we started, doing TV around the same time in the 80s. And they kept on asking me, why don't I do like Oprah? I said, because I'm the turtle and she's the hare. I used to say that all the time. Two swords that cross, and the word elite, Elite. Hmm. Now these the dreams, or this just the invitation that you received? Hmm. Well, swords, that's Orisha Shango. He deals with the swords and fire. Oh, on the invitation and the dream. Hmm. Well, yeah, there is a battle going on. Well, turtles are very grounded. They're very spiritual. It's like they're saying, okay, you in a hurry to do what you gonna do, but I'm gonna sit here and I'm just gonna take it slow, and I'll be around and you won't. So that's what that's saying. They saying to people now, whatever they doing, that's not right. With the virus going on too, especially. Turtle said they'll be around, but the people with the viruses, or people that get the viruses, may not. Because turtle means long life. Well, you can rebuke some of that. Some of that ain't right. So how's your love life? Leos. Leo. One thing I can say about Leos, they do try hard to get it right. Yeah. You all are gonna always be at odds, but you're gonna always be together too. Yeah, he will be. So who are you around that you shouldn't be around? Yeah, but there's somebody else that you shouldn't be around. It's not Eric though. Just be careful. Hmm. Phone stuff. It could be it. It could be phone stuff. The last name you gave. What about him? Yeah, that's true. That's it. That's what it is. Yeah. And people not wearing their masks outside, and they should. And gloves too. Hmm. You be careful though, because this Orisha, she not happy at all. She not happy. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. I could tell you some things about that Orisha, but we public. So I'll just, you can leave me your email. I'll take it off of there. I'll just write it down and take it off. Or I'll just take a picture of it and then erase it. But it's something I gotta tell you. But I cannot. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, okay, I got it. Okay. So something is happening in his career, you know. Hmm. Yeah, you're gonna have to be a little selfish, but not in a mean way. Being selfish is not being mean spirited. It's just caring about yourself. I notice in the banks they put down tape on the floor. You're supposed to be 6 feet from the other person. So that means that they're not being selfish, they're just being careful. Yeah, right. Yeah, well, you have to have, you know, rules in relationships. In other words, don't step across this line, and I won't step across your line. You know, that holds it together. Well, but you got to make up your mind. You have to make up your mind. hmm You got to be consistent and don't change your mind if you make a decision. But for now, you're gonna have to keep Eric for now. But I see something changing next month. Probably the weather. When the weather change, the relationship might change, depending on this social distancing. Can't say that word. Distancing. Hmm. Well, you got to be independent now. You do. Keep your own car. I stopped driving, but because of my eyes, but I wish I hadn't. So just keep your car. You earned it. Yeah. They want to keep you on a leash. You're not animal. Well, show business is a roller coaster. Show business is a roller coaster. First, you got all the money, then suddenly you don't have none. Then you get it again, you back up again, then you go down again. It's never steady across like a 9 to 5. It's different. So when you up, you try to make plenty of money so that if you go down again and you're not working, you'll still be able to support yourself. But in the meantime, some people just, I don't know. Yeah, yeah, right. That's true. If you don't save it, or when you ain't got it, you be in big trouble, borrowing, getting on people's nerves. Well, just think about yourself. I mean, you're a beautiful young lady, and remember that. You're very smart, and you have this psychic gift, and you just can't be with anybody. And some people just not gonna get along with you. Some men just ain't having successful women. They don't mind being successful, but they don't want you to be successful. So just think about that. If you're going to get along with them, make sure you understand that. Yeah. Yeah, you told me that before. I remember. See, one thing about people in show business is once they get a little success, they think you're supposed to kiss their butt. Oh, I made it. I'm important. So they're going to do this and that to you. That ain't working. That is, especially now. Things have really changed now. And people that are in entertainment, they can't even have audiences. What, 10 people in an audience? So I was looking at that. I said, oh, wow, so and so ain't making no money because he might go on a tour, but the crowd it's illegal to even have a crowd. People that have these big mega churches, they can't, they not supposed to sit next to each other, blah, blah, blah. All the people that rely on the public are really catching it now. So people that are online with their business, it's cool. Yeah, well, just thank God, for the things you do have. You just got a bad attitude. There's nothing you can do right now. You either accept him or you don't. I mean, you may be in love with him, but you ain't got nothing to do with you liking him. Like and love is two different things. I have had people that tell me, "Oh, I love you, but I don't like you." I understand perfectly because I be feeling the same about them. You know what I'm saying? It just, it just don't be, they just don't be my cup of tea. But I love them because I'm a Christian and because they're human and I'm human. Right. Right now, it's just not a good time. You better pray. Hmm. Ask God to give you your ability to give you a vision of something much better until you can get, as long as your head is straight, your heart will follow. Remember that. As long as your head is straight, your heart will follow. It's not the other way around. I don't care what nobody said. It's what you be thinking and feeling. Right. That's right. Leave your options. Leave the door open for other things, good things. When I say door, I don't mean a physical door. I mean a spiritual door. Well, he just sapping your energy. He is a vamp. He's what we call a EV. A EV is an energy vamp. EV, energy vamp, vampire. They just take your energy. You're gonna keep on about them and keep on about them. You ain't be able to sleep. At first, you wasn't able to sleep or eat right because of him, because he had taken your energy. Yeah, his energy is too low. He's what we call a low spirit. His energy is too low for you. So they call them vampires, energy vampires. I call them vamps. So you had to go to a quiet place, sit there, pray, burn a candle, put a glass of spring water there, and a Bible if you use it or whatever you use, your stack of cards, and pray to get your energy back. Because he beginning to take mine, and we just talking about it. So I used to go with Eric too, but one date and I was gone. I don't have no patience. He owned a computer store. So I'm thinking, oh, he owns this computer store. He's independent. I ain't gonna have to pay on the dates. I ain't gonna have to give him no money. You know how dudes eventually they start asking you for money. I ain't gonna have to do none of that. Then after the date, he tells me he's engaged. But I know he wasn't serious about it, so that's why I went on the date with him. But anyway, I never in my life seen a man get married, and I was so happy for him and me. Yeah, he might be. But I know you got some protection, don't you? Spiritual protections. That's why I was trying to give you this Orisha. She'll protect you as long as you realize the way life really is. Okay. Yeah. I don't know why running water reflects evil, but it does. But it has to be one of those fountains. If you don't have one, you should get one. You know, those little fountains, they're no bigger than this. And you put water in it and it runs down and then it goes back some kind of way. But it gets rid of them. What kind of root was it? Because I ain't seeing it. I'm feeling what you're saying, but I'm not getting a vision. So it must be something that he made up. hmm Well, I used to go with a policeman, and he had divorced his wife, and she wanted him back. And I was going with him, and I would go over his house, and he would have that stuff too, some type of roots. Because she wanted him back. I told her she could take him back. Yeah, just don't touch stuff. If if you go to his house and he come to yours, just don't let him touch things. hmm And what did he do with him? Hmm. What color were the candles? They weren't. They weren't black, were they? Okay. White candle. Hmm. I say he's just using your energy. That's what he doing. Just sapping your energy. You got a lot of it. Hmm. He would say he was crying. That's interesting. Hmm. Well, if he conjuring things, then you don't need to be around him when he doing the conjuring. Yeah, well, love is hot and cold. It's both things. Be careful with that conjuring. That's the way I think somebody conjured up that virus. Conjuring is not good. Not that it's illegal, but it's not good. Hmm. Is something wrong? Does Eric have health issues? He ain't on crack, is he? Hmm. Okay. Something messing with his mind. Hmm. Now, I'm just not even going deep into this conversation. I'm just on the surface, and I'm seeing that, according to what you're saying, that's it's a mind thing with him. Hmm. Hmm. Well, Virgos are ruled by Mercury, and they're supposed to be the messenger. They're supposed to give messages to you, but they're so negative with the messages. Well, all I can say is to The best trip he can take is the trip back to his body. He's astral projecting. Yeah. Well, they're negative. They use negative energy. So when he gets you all riled up, he gets you mad, he takes that energy and he uses it. Well, I don't astral project no more like I used to. I'm older. Well, it's gonna be a while before you get strong enough to break away and have things going your way. In fact, when the sun gets in Taurus, you may make some discovery about him. Don't tell him whatever you were told. When you're given some information, you're not supposed to share it with him. Some people say if you give a person enough rope, they'll hang themselves with it. So I suggest you give him all the rope he needs. Then you'll see. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta let that ride out. That's all you can do. Well, it's getting to be an hour almost since I've been on. Yeah, in May, and the sun is in Taurus. People gonna be saying things, but don't take them serious because they the kind of people do as I say, not as I do. I suggest you wear a mask. That's the new style anyway. Now, get you a fancy one, or make you one. Because I was thinking about making me one. Anyway. But I don't go out. I was working on my book. So, plus my kids say, "Where you going?" So, yeah, they got some cute ones out. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna say this one thing, and I ain't trying to scare nobody, just in case if they checking on it. But the Risha that wears the mask, that say wear the mask too, she will destroy. She destroys. She don't just help. In some cases, she destroys. When Europeans go out to sea, sometimes she takes them and she takes them out their body. So you have to be very careful of that particular Orisha. Mm-hmm. But anyway, okay. Hate to let you go, sweetie. Anyway, yeah, I know. Somebody's doing that. Somebody decided a long time ago that they were going to do what they doing now. It was all planned. Okay, you too. Odiba. Remember, knowledge is power. When you know something, then you don't have to do like what other people do. That's right. Knowledge is power. And what happened to you with lack of knowledge? Yep, we perish. Bye.